there's a very famous Vladimir Putin quote from probably about 10 years ago, basically, where he was saying, whoever wins in AI will control the world. I mean, that was like, 2017, I think it was Putin said that. I'm paraphrasing.
Wow.
So I think there is a belief in Washington and Beijing and other places that there is a lot of truth to that. Do I want to see this become an arms race? No, but like it has. So like, given those things, what countries are going to clamp that down? I don't know. Like, if this is the most powerful thing that humans create and your country is not making these models, then are you even a country anymore? I think you gave the example, like, if you're, Chile or Argentina or something like that, and you're using American AI models or Chinese AI models, like what does that mean for your country and your government and so forth? So is every country going to start doing this and so forth? You're starting to see that in Sweden and other places. So I don't know.
I mean, in terms of entry-level jobs, doesn't look like it's going to get any better for the next generation. But then they have to position themselves for this evolution, for this change. So what jobs will really stick around in the future? And what would you say to, next generation that are just graduating right now?
And 2 years ago, the feedback that I was giving all these college students was like, no AI, learn the tools and you will enter these businesses and you will have superpowers. Like, they will look at you as gods and goddesses of like, oh my God, you can do all this stuff just if you know how to use those tools. I think everybody in business world kind of knows about that now. And if they don't, they're already probably being left behind. I don't give that same advice to students today. I think 2025, when the numbers come out for internships and things like that, it's going to look actually pretty awful. I think 2026 for college students is going to be a complete disaster because, like, I think there is a lot of question about whether we need to have, entry-level jobs at these companies and what that's going to look like, what's that's going to mean. Maybe that's being short-sighted. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But for businesses, I think they're making a much more serious look at that. And I think next summer is going to be a complete disaster. So the one thing I tell college students is to be entrepreneurial.
Yes.
Like the concept of being a solopreneur, where you can have, one specific product or whatever you're making, and you have, hundreds of AI agents helping you out, and maybe it's more than one person.
Yeah.
But I think that is the one thing I can tell college students, that like, there's going to be a job for you on the other side. You just kind of create your own.